Hello, I'm Andy and welcome to Vectra News, your full of gaming news for the 6th of September 2014. It's the 1 year anniversary of the show and we've come a long way, I feel. But coming up in this 1 year anniversary show, Sega blames Gearbox for advertising Aliens Colonial Marines without approval. The Elder Scrolls Online developer ZeniMax lays off its employees. Oculus VR reveals a collaboration with Samsung. And is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare the best game of our lives? In February 2013, Sega released Aliens Colonial Marines, which had been developed by Gearbox Software. Soon after its release, in April of 2013, a class action lawsuit was filed claiming that both companies had falsely advertised the game with unrepresentative trade show demonstrations. The suit claimed that by sending out review codes to the press under an embargo that lifted in the early morning of Aliens Colonial Marines' launch date on the 12th of February, those that had pre-ordered and early adopters to the games had no knowledge about the discrepancies between the demo and the final game. As such, it seeks damages for anyone who purchased the game on or before its release date. It seems that this week, Sega has shifted the blame back over to Gearbox after presenting new evidence which suggests that Gearbox had a great deal of flexibility and freedom over advertising and marketing of the game. In their response, part of their document said, Section 6.7 of the development agreement gave Gearbox the sole right to develop, host and manage a community website for the product, which may contain message boards and other community features, where Gearbox could promote the product as it deems appropriate. This is a completely different story to that of the Vice President of Marketing, who said last month that Sega had absolute discretion over the game's marketing, advertising and sale, and had requested that Gearbox was removed from the lawsuit completely. Sega have also stated that Gearbox made announcements to press without approval from Sega, and sometimes despite Sega's explicit disapproval. They've also accused Randy Pitchford, the president of Gearbox Software, of repeatedly spilling details without Sega's approval, stating that Gearbox's suggestion that it was a puppet, reliant on Sega's decision about what and what not to publish, is simply fiction. With this latest round of evidence, accompanied with Pitchford's promotion of Colonial Marines, including internal memos and emails, Gearbox's removal from this lawsuit probably won't happen. We'll keep you updated on any future happenings in this case. ZeniMax has laid off an unspecified number of employees just over 5 months after releasing its MMO, The Elder Scrolls Online. Pete Hines, the Vice President of PR and Marketing for Bethesda Softworks, confirmed these layoffs in a statement to Joysk, saying, "As it is the norm for games of this type, we have ramped up a large workforce to develop a game of vast scale and ramped up our customer service to handle the expected questions and community needs of The Elder Scrolls Online at launch. Now that we're nearly 6 months post-launch, we have a thriving online community in a game that runs smoothly." He added that they remain strongly committed to The Elder Scrolls Online and continue to invest heavily and develop new content for PC players, prepare for the game's console launch, and to handle its expansion into the most important international territories. As for customer service, we continue to operate large support centres in Hunt Valley, MD and Galloway Island. Oculus revealed this week that it had teamed up with Samsung to make the Samsung Gear VR, which has been optimised for the Galaxy Note 4, which will be used as the VR headset's display. This collab makes sense as the Rift's DevKit 2 currently uses the screen from the Samsung Note 3. The Gear VR will be powered from the phone's battery itself and works without wires or the need for a computer, which means that it will be completely portable. The Gear VR will also have a 60 frames per second pass-through camera to allow users to see their surroundings while using the device, although you may look slightly stupid walking down the street with one on your head. At the same time, Oculus have announced Oculus Home, Oculus Cinema, Oculus 3D Videos and Oculus 3D Photos will be launching at the same time. Obviously, the Gear VR won't have the same power as a high-end PC, and the Oculus site has also said that the current model lacks the same 3D OF positional tracking the Rift has. As the Gear VR will be powered off the phone's battery, it would be interesting to see just how long you'd get before having to charge up the phone again, which could potentially mean it's less portable than once thought. It does also seem that the device might be more marketed towards a theatrical experience at the moment, especially with the addition of the Oculus Cinema app. The Gear VR Innovator Edition, an early access beta version of the device, will be available in autumn. However, its price has not been confirmed as of yet. Glen Schofield, the studio head, chief creator officer of Sledgehammer Games, has tweeted this week that the upcoming Call of Duty game, Advanced Warfare, will be the best games of our lives, no doubt about it. Schofield has worked on various other games such as Dead Space, Blood Omen 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Dead Space I especially enjoyed, but to say the next iteration in the Call of Duty series is the best game of our lives is still to be seen. With episode 16 of The Spawn Point, we asked the question, can Call of Duty be good again? If you missed it, check it out. But that's all from Vectra News this week. Don't forget to like, favourite, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and check out vectranews.co.uk to keep up to date with everything on the network. So all that's left to say is here's to another great year of video game news, and as always we'll see you next week. Goodbye.